The company we will be working with today is Wiggins Hair. Inside your packaging, you will get your wig, you will get some lashes, you will also get an elastic band, two stocking wig caps, you will get an information card, you will also get a satin bag to put your wig in once you're done. You will also get an extra large, extra long silk wrap to tie your hair down with at night. And of course, you're going to get your wig in a separate plastic bag. This is a 20-inch 13 by 4 transparent 200% density straight lace front wig. Inside you get 3 combs, 2 right behind the front and 1 on the bottom of the wig, and you also get adjustable straps in the back. The hairline does come pre-plucked, and once again, this is transparent lace. Today we're going for a 90s spritz swoop updo with the pin curves, and we're gonna leave some hair out in the back, WAP inspired, whatever you want to call it. I learned how to do this style from Lonnie B here on YouTube. It's a dude named LONNIE.B. Because at first I didn't know how to do this style and I always wanted to, but his video definitely gave me the perfect idea of how to do this. So shout out to you, giving you your credit, period, point blank. So I'm going in with my level 14 Ruby Kisses. I think I used the lightest shade in there, and I put that all over the frontal in her cap. I did go ahead and dye this hair jet black off camera, and I did it too quick to where I low-key turned my lace from transparent to like a little weird color. But honey, I finessed that thing right on out, honey. Y'all know me, I'm the finesse king. So yeah, we just finna get straight into installing this wig. I'm not gonna do much talking on the installing process because the main purpose of this video is to understand how to do the style. So yeah, and the adhesive I'll use today is the Hold Me Down by Erica J. We use 3 layers. Now let's get into the style. You need to understand where do you want your part and where you want your swoop. She always gets her part on the right side, so her swoop will cover like the left side of her face. If you want your swoop to cover the right side of your face, you need to get your part on the left. So get that down pat first. You're going to take your wax stick and your hot comb and you're going to set that part into place. And after that, we're going to separate our baby hairs and just start hot combing the hair in the direction that we're going to get it to go. So basically, I'm just going to hot comb everything away from the part. But the hair for the swoop, I'm going to hot comb that forward. And I'm going to hot comb that thing flat as I can get it. The best swoop comes from when you start with a great foundation. So you got to use your wax stick and your hot comb. You got to go in there. You got to keep getting it till it gets as flat as possible. If you don't want to use the wax stick and the hot comb, you can use mousse and do like a wet mold. But I don't do wet molds. I prefer to do them dry. And now we're going to cut and mold our baby hairs using our mousse. I like to go ahead and get my baby hairs out the way when I'm doing the style because I'm so particular about my baby hairs. They take the longest. All of my clients will tell you that I put so much time in my baby hairs. So I like to go ahead and get those out the way, get those molded and secured. That way, once I get done doing my style, everything is done. So go ahead and get those out the way. My baby hairs are now done. Now it's time to start the first part of this style process, which is getting the high ponytail first. So you want to separate the hair that's going to be the swoop, and you just want to take the hair on both sides and put that into a high ponytail. After you wax stick it with the hot comb and everything, it's pretty much already laying flat. So all you need is some freeze spray, you a fine tooth comb, or even a brush and a blow dryer on high heat, and it's just gonna slick up real nice and good for you. So you wanna go ahead and put that hair into a ponytail. Now, once that's done, now it's time for the hard part. The hardest part of this style, you probably thought it was the curls at the top on the ponytail. It's not. It's getting this swoop, like nice, flat, and sleek. And then you gotta, first of all, you gotta swoop the hair on the face. Then once you get done with that, then you gotta swoop it back into the ponytail. So my best way to explain how to do this is take sections out the swoop and just, you gotta be patient, y'all. I had to stop recording halfway during this swoop part because, girl, I was getting irritated because this is the hardest part of the style. So just try to look at what I'm doing. Once you get, like, you know, your desired sleekness, I like to go ahead and blow dry that so it can kind of like stick and don't move. And you just want to get everything swooped on the face first. And then you want to spray some oil sheen on your client's hand. And then you want to tell them to hold the swoop. The reason why you spray oil sheen on their hands is because if you don't, it'll leave like a sticky film on the hair. So once they're holding that swoop after everything is swooped on their face, then you are gonna take that hair that's hanging and you're gonna start freeze spraying it back into the ponytail. It probably sounds confusing, and y'all, it is confusing. It's the most. I don't even see how hairstylists did this all day back in the day. Child, I couldn't. But yeah, just know you gotta take your time with this process. And if you're doing this on yourself, child, more power to you. I don't know what to say. The swoop is finally done, and now it's time for the ponytail. You can't just use the ponytail from the wig because it's definitely not thick enough. So you got to add some hair into it. I'm using some Milky Way number 1 12-inch. You just need 1 pack. We're not gluing it around the ponytail. I just stuck a bobby pin through it, and we just gonna pin it around the ponytail. It's quicker, it's easier, and it still is secure. You ain't gotta worry about sewing the ponytail on or gluing it on. Just bobby pin that thing on. And use as many pins as necessary. Remember, this is a wig, this is not your hair, so the pins don't hurt. If you gotta put 100 in there, do what you gotta do, baby. Now, as you can see, that ponytail is thick, and that is exactly what we need. So now, we're gonna separate our first layer out the ponytail. You're just gonna take a section, like a 360 section, like all around the ponytail. And we're just gonna go by sections. That's how you get the height in the pin curl style. You got to do it in sections. So you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second after I get this hair in the back out the way. Do you see how that lace is laid? Girl, stop playing, period. So as you can see, I'm dropping down this section. And y'all don't mind the constant light changes. I have some large windows in my suite. So when the sun shines through, it be beaming. And then when it don't, it gets back, normal. Yeah, just try to stay focused on the style. So for this, you're going to need a curling iron. You can use a plug-in or a Marcel. Do what you got to do. I'm using some Pump It Up spritz. You want to use spritz, not freeze spray. You want to use spritz. Contrary to popular belief, spritz is actually stronger than freeze spray. Freeze spray just sprays out differently. Okay. Spritz is very wet. Freeze spray is more like aerosol spray type thing. Anyways, so you want to spritz the crap out of the section of hair and you want to curl it. And you want to do that because when you take it out the curling iron, it's going to be shaped and formed and it's going to be polished. It won't be no loose flyaways and everything. And once you take it out the curling iron, you see how it's just it look like a little roller set curl or like rollers. You just want to pin it to the head. And that's all you're doing. You're just curling and pinning. I thought this style was so hard, like the ponytail part. Y'all, you literally just curl and pin. And now we done pinning, honey. She looking like the finest auntie at the Freaknik. Stop playing with her, period, poo. So now you just want to spritz that, you just want, baby. The more spritz, the better. I promise y'all, my mom used to come home smelling like the whole bottle of spritz, honey. And I used to love that smell for some weird reason. But anyway. And then out of that swoop, I didn't tell y'all in the beginning, I did leave like a little piece for like a little bang piece. So we just gonna cut that and bump that real hard. And child, if I wasn't feeling this style, I don't know what I tell y'all. I think I did the, I really want to curse on YouTube, but you can't do that. But I did the dang thing with this one. Period. So now we're just gonna press that back out real quick. I really ain't. At this point, I was done with the hairstyle. I really didn't care about how the back of the hair looked. But I just pressed that out real quickly, and then we gave it like a little long blunt cut and bumped the ends real hard. And child, that was it. And now to give it that old school shine, we're gonna use our Lusty's pink glosser. Y'all, when I tell you this stuff will have your hair shining like the sun, I love it. I don't really use it a lot now because it's kind of oily, but child, we wanted this to look fried, dyed, laid to the side. Okay, slick Rick. Okay, child, come through, girl. Come through. Where's Uncle Luke at in the Two Live Crew? Cause girl, period. Period. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn your notification bells. New heat dropping soon. Subscribe, y'all. Get my views back up. Love y'all.